So I got all the necessary tools and hardware. What I was missing was a few washers. So let's put this stuff back on. Okay. So what we have is we need to put a washer and just like a square washer right in here. Alright. This baby right here. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough. Putting the washer in doesn't seem like I have enough. Let me see. No. You know, once I put the washer on and everything, it seems that I need longer screws, longer bolts. So these are the longer ones. Alright. Alright, so we're going to put the longer ones. In.
That's what he said. And then when I went through a couple problems, I'm like,
Alright, then
my stomach was hurting.
next one.
But I did though. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you feel better later or no? No, not later. And then
Alrighty. This one. You know, you always want to read the instructions because I think something is supposed to go that way and it's not.
It was really hard, but he made it through the whole day. It was so lucky.
Okay.
Very excited.
And the last one here.
I think he did very excited. Very. So
Alright.
excited. I forgot my book. I forgot my book. Because you know what? I thought
Now I know I can tighten this up
that key, the baby one.
properly.
And I asked, can I bring the freaking next week?
Okay.
Friday, then it's plus the back key that it was taken down from my room, and the back key plus the back key of the baby. And I was reading and it got it.
You are so
Alright.
lucky.
So the brackets on TV are on and
On
tightened.
this weekend, you have to read the book.
Now
I don't
we're going to attach this bracket here. It doesn't really matter if it's this way or that way.
And I also played
So
football.
basically what happens is
I don't know.
You
We're
slide it
eating right
in.
now. Look what you're doing.
slide it in right now. Alright.
Dun, 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 dun,
Push it back so it slides in there. Oh, come on now. Alright, just enough so we can put a screw in there. Let's see, these are supposed to go inside. Like so. Okay.
What's your excuse today?
a saw. And a saw.
Oh, wait a minute now. Let's see if there's washers necessary for this application here.
How was it Target today? Because I got to go shopping.
Okay.
It
does not seem- It does not seem like there's washers necessary here, so just put these
That's all you saw.
brackets on.
I'm so angry.
They basically slide
With what?
right here.
Because the black, yeah, this one, only the black and gray one. And I saw angry room. Like the pillow and comforter and shirts. But I
Okay.
think let's work. I was angry clothes.
Okay, and the last one. Alright, and then the last thing is the little screws that go on top here and at the bottom. These will prevent TV to slide from sliding in and out. So put those back in there. Okay. There's one that goes from the bottom here.
That's one for me. Yes, but we're gonna make us all seriously.
Okay. Now the one from the top here.
You know, like those two. Me too.
Okay.
Because there's a
And the last one from the bottom.
So you have to know the basic language to understand them. It's really
So that concludes the installation of the bracket that goes on the TV. So I'm going to take the camera off and show you closer how it's done. Alright. So you see these are the bolts that go into the TV. There's a washer there and a flat square washer. Then this bracket goes inside this bracket. That allowed me to actually make this work. Same thing at the bottom here. And as you can see, you still got room for the power outlet. So that's how the back of it looks like. Okay, the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to install the bracket on the wall, which is right here. As you can see, this is the extension. This is how the bracket extends, which is quite a bit when it's open. So I'm going to put that on next. Alright, this is how the mount looks like when it's mounted onto the wall. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit so you can see. Alright. So as you can see, it comes out quite a bit. Alright. So it goes in like so. Alright. And this is how it's gonna go in when it's completely flat. Okay, so it sticks out about all together with everything about 4 inches from the wall. Okay. Of course, what you gotta do, you gotta make sure everything is nice and level. Where's my level here? Put it on top here. That's pretty decent. There's also small minute adjustments you can make if for some reason the bracket doesn't come on exactly how you want it to. You can still adjust TV slightly this way or that way so it's nice and even. You gotta figure out, like in this case I have a fireplace here, so you gotta figure out the distance between the fireplace and how tall the TV is. That way you can you make sure you have enough room. So now let me just stick this a little closer, show you how this is done here. Alright, so basically you got they want you to put 3 screws, 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, as you can tell, this isn't exactly in the middle of the fireplace because of the way the studs come into the wall. So this is moved over about 4 inches to the right? So the TV is not going to be in the middle, but that's not a problem because what you can do, you can basically take this piece here that you have and you can move it over from side to side to adjust for that, so you have it exactly where you want it. Okay, so view from the side, as you can see, it's gonna come out quite a bit, if you wanted to, and then you can really turn it quite a bit, so it's quite flexible. Okay, I'm going to show you once I have that mounted, but just again to recap, 3 screws go in the stud right here. They want you to put 3 screws, also 1, 2, 3 in the stud. However, as you can see, I wanted to move this bracket over as far to the left as I could, so I can only put two bolts or screws in there, which should be plenty strong to hold the TV. Alright, so this is the next part. This is how it looks like after it's all done. As you can see, it's not exactly aligned exactly above the fireplace because of the studs, the way they were. So right now it's pretty much as far as against the wall as it can be. It's all pushed in. Okay. I have it tilted slightly down, so when you sit on the sofa, it's it's kind of easier to watch. So that's how it looks like when it's done. I'm just going to show you how far it extends. So basically, you just grab the TV, pull it out. All right, and it will go it will go a little bit more, but I'm not going to force it. Let me see if you can actually see this on the video. Yeah, I think you can. I'm going to bring it a little higher so you can see. Okay. Alright, and you can spin it, pretty much as far as you want to. You can actually pull it out more. There's still some room. There's about probably 2 or 3 inches still left. And let me turn it this way now so you see. See, so if I pull this out even more, you can see behind it how much I have left. But I can almost turn this, close to, I wouldn't say 90 degrees, but I would say maybe 70 degrees. So that's how it looks like when it's all done. All right. So it's pretty cool, actually. It's a very well made mount for the TV. So this is, this TV is about 80 pounds. It should be more than enough. It should hold up just fine. All right, and then you can push it back. All right, like so. And I'm gonna turn it on and show you a few little features that TV has. Okay, let me just make sure that you can see. All right, let me bring it a little closer, slightly. Let me power this baby on. All right, so you have football game. All right, so a few items on buttons here on the control, remote control. When you hit VRA Tools, you get VRA Link, Media Player. If you had a computer connected to your network, you could probably pull music and maybe some videos. I'm not sure about that. Eco navigation, it's basically your settings for economy mode. So you can set when you want a TV to be turned off, how long it's going to stay on, when there's no signal. What else? See, set to eco. You got standard, power save. CATS is basically automatic adjustment for brightness depending on the light conditions inside your room. VRA Link So you can basically turn on or off all these features if you want to save energy. Since this is a plasma TV, it takes more. It burns more energy than LED would do. What else is there? And then eHelp. eHelp is basically your manual on your TV, so you don't have to actually look at your manual. You can just go on the TV and if you have any problems or questions, you can research. It's like a manual, but it's built into the TV. All right. What else is there? Touch pen. I'm actually gonna buy the touch pen. This is how this looks like. I believe it has 4 apps for this. My wife wants to use this for educational purposes for my sons. Okay, then you have internet, and here you have basically 6 apps, and pretty much the ones that you would need the most: Netflix, Cinema Now, Vudu, Amazon, Hulu Plus, and YouTube. Okay. So let's just show you, for example, let's just go to Netflix, show you how that goes. And I think you can see the reflection in the TV. It's not a big issue. It really is not. Once the TV is on, you can barely see it. So I'm quite happy with the picture quality. So Netflix. Okay. All right. I started watching. What are they? I just want to show you a little thing. Okay, let's do the Avengers. Let's do resume playing. Okay, I have my internet maxes out at about 12 megabytes a second, which usually you wouldn't get. But here, if you hit info button on top of the screen, you would notice the current quality of the video. So as you can see right now, it's 480 standard, but as it goes, as it's trying to figure out how fast your internet is, this is going to continue to go up. So it should switch eventually to 720, and I'm hoping it might change to 1080. So let's just give it a second, see what happens. Alright, we still got 480. I don't think I have anything else connected to the internet at this time. Because usually, when you have some other items, when somebody's using internet at home, or somebody's on laptop watching YouTube or anything else, this might not switch. Man, it's still 480. No, see, there you go. Now it's switched to 720. And you can definitely tell the difference. Picture quality is much better. Alright. See, now it went back down to 480. So, depending on your internet connection, and also on the speed of your router, and so on and so forth. But this, I believe it should, once it catches on, it stays on 720p. It should stay like that. I would like to see it, at 1080p, but I don't think that my internet is fast enough to do that. All right, so that's pretty much, that's Netflix. This is how Netflix looks like. you can simply exit that out. And that's pretty much it as far as functions on this TV. Menu looks like this. You have, well, you know what, let me stop that Netflix thing. Let me just go back. I want to exit Netflix. Yes. Alright. Let's just change the channel so we have nothing on there. Okay. Now, this is the menu. Picture settings, standard. I usually like to watch it on cinema. It seems like cinema is the most true to the picture setting. Contrast, you can still adjust, even though you go into picture mode and select cinema, you can still adjust settings to your to your liking, whatever you prefer. Vivid color, cats, oh, it's off. Okay, I like to have that on. Okay. Some people, I saw reviews online, some people say, no, leave that off because you don't have enough brightness during the day. Like I said, I don't have any windows in front of the TV. I have a window on the side and kind of on the same wall as the TV is, so I don't really get any reflection of any windows on the TV. So for me, I'm just gonna leave that on. Video noise, noise reduction, it's on low. I didn't set that. So pro settings, panel brightness, gamma control, black extension. I don't know what that does. I have to research that. Lumens level of the red, green, and blue. Color detail adjustment. So there's quite a few settings. Sound, surround on. It's basically the usual standard stuff. Network connections. So timer, setup, and help. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just got this, so I haven't really, I didn't have enough time to play with it yet, and to tell you exactly what's going on, which menu does what. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. I hope you enjoy the videos and give me some positive feedback on it. Thank you.